Ugh. I'm getting ready to go get a COVID test right now. I haven't gotten tested since right before Christmas, so I'm kind of due. One of the only good things LA has done is make it really easy to get tested. So I get tested pretty regularly. You know, I'm very COVID cautious. So I'd be surprised if I had it, but you never know. You know, I still go to the grocery store and stuff, and so I don't want to like unknowingly spread the virus. So I'm just putting on a little foundation because I was picking at my skin last night, and so now my face is so red. I get like those little like milia. You guys know what those are? They look like tiny little whiteheads, but you like can't pop them. And so I've discovered how to get rid of them. Do not try this at home. But because my cat Wizard has diabetes, I have to test his blood sugar. So I have like a bunch of little lancets that, you know, I buy at the drugstore in bulk. And, you know, they're sterile, tiny, like 30 gauge needles. So I make a little incision and then I squeeze them out. And as you can see, it's kind of rough on the skin. But when they heal, oh, will it be smooth. I'm not really doing much today. I just thought I would. I'm not really back into the weekly vlogs yet. I'm still like working my way back there. I'm just in like kind of a funk. I'm feeling okay. I'm just like in kind of a funk. Like, I was reading on Twitter this morning that someone's calling it like they've hit the pandemic wall, and I'm like, that is exactly how I feel. Like, every day is like a struggle to find motivation. Yeah. So anyway, I thought, if not weekly, how will I film my day and we'll just hang out together? I thought that would be fun. Okay, just got my COVID test. That was easy. Just in and out. And why is my car beeping? Okay, literally why? What the hell? Oh, I'm so lazy today. It's such a good gray day. Why is it not ready to drive? But I'm gonna try and do one more errand and get these. What am I talking about? I'm gonna return my Zara items that I'm not keeping. I need to find a FedEx. Yeah, so I'm returning. I'm trying not to hit this car. I'm returning some of the items from my Zara haul video. I ended up returning the black cropped button up with the elastic, the itchy sweater, the sweater vest, and I know like a lot of you guys liked it, and honestly I liked it too, but it just felt way too big, and like I didn't like the drop sleeves. Like I feel like if it was like a cropped fitted sweater, it would have been really cute, but it wasn't the look I was going for. Whew, boy. And then I'm also returning really steep hill. Hang on, guys. I'm also returning the silk. What the hell is happening? Okay, obviously I don't know how to film and drive. I'm also returning the silky button up. I know a lot of you guys really loved that one, but after like watching it back and editing it, you guys really had me second guessing it, but I just didn't feel like it was flattering on me, so I knew I wasn't gonna wear it and feel good in it, so oh my god. I am returning it. Does anybody else have this like intrusive thought every time? Not every time, but okay, so if I'm going through an intersection by myself, like there's no other car going, I'm just the sole car driving through the intersection, I always have an intrusive thought that like a semi truck or like a bus is gonna come like T-bone me as I'm like passing through. It's just some fun OCD stuff. Okay, after FedEx, I stopped at the pet store because lately, for some reason, maybe has been like such a bitch to Wizard, and I don't know why. They've never been like lovey-dovey, but they're just kind of react more like siblings. Like they hang out together, but they don't like snuggle or anything. But they like play together and stuff. And she hasn't been playing with him much, and in fact she keeps like hissing and swatting at him like whenever he like comes near her. So I don't know if it's just like her older age. You know, she's 12 now. She's like, maybe she's, you know, Wizard's always been the more dominant one. Maybe she's like at a time in her life where she's just sick of it, and she's like, I'm gonna assert some dominance, and like as a woman I get that. But I did some Googling. You know, she's not sick or anything. Neither one of them is acting weird otherwise. But I did some Googling and found out that apparently they could have had a disagreement. So I found these like collars online that like have like that like smell like cat pheromones that are very calming for them, and they had really good reviews. So I went to the pet store to see if they had them. They didn't have them, so I'm gonna order them, but I couldn't leave empty-handed. So I did get what is going to be Wizard's new favorite toy. It's this like stick with wire and a mouse attached to it. Maybe he doesn't like, maybe he loves to like play solo. She's really like, she has a big imagination, so she like plays with her toys by herself. But Wizard doesn't play unless you play with him, so you gotta keep him entertained. So we got him that, and then I also got him, well, got both of them, some purple passion catnip that is called Meow Joanna, and it's supposed to be really potent. And then I got them some joint health supplement just because they're getting a little older, and you know, they ain't as spry as they used to be. Oh, I also got some little nail clippers because I couldn't find mine. Okay, so looks like this. What the heck? Oh God, it's like filled to the brim. What? This is a mess. Why did they pack it like this? All right. Oh my God, it's everywhere. Izzy, come here, bub. Come here. Come here. Okay, maybe. How about you? How about you? You want some? No? No? Alright, now Wizard wants in. He's like, what are you giving her? You want that? I don't know what to do with it. I just kind of sprinkled it on the floor. They don't seem to be reacting. Okay, maybe he's eating it. Wizard, you want to taste? Well, what do you think? Huh? Wizard's licking her head. And she's not growling at him. Maybe the catnip is a bonding exercise. Okay, now it's time for the toy test. Oh, they're still in the catnip. I ended up putting it in this little mouse that has a little pouch for catnip. And he's into. What do we think of this? Oh yeah. I know my son. New fave. New fave.
Exercise we're going to do is coming down into a side lunge, fingertips by the ears, press off, and bring that knee to your opposite elbow. So the goal throughout this workout is to push really hard for 30 seconds, and then we'll take a 30-second rest.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm so proud of myself. I am freaking sweating so bad. So, a little secret, something I've been working on privately, is I've been working out just about every single day for the past 2 weeks. You know, I just, becoming like healthier is just something, and I'm not talking about weight loss, I'm talking about health. It has been something that I've wanted for so long, but I have such a fucked up attitude of like, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, which is like an all or nothing attitude of like, I either have to like eat super healthy and work out every day, and if I screw up at all, then the whole thing's a wash and I shouldn't work out. Like if I eat a cookie, like if I ate a cookie that day, then like what's the point of working out? Like that kind of messed up attitude where we're linking like food and health and weight with exercise and health. It just this whole messed up thing. And you know, I've been working through that with my therapist, and you know, her recommendation for me was to just focus on health, or focus on like fitness and how I feel versus you know, whatever kind of idea I have about what it means to be healthy. And honestly, it's been only 2 weeks, but it's been so life-changing for me. I'm really hoping to continue this journey because I've been feeling just really different, and you know, through that I've been also just making healthier choices, you know, thinking more about what I'm putting into my body, you know, not eliminating foods altogether, but just more so thinking of like, how can I incorporate more fruits and vegetables, you know, like eating more whole foods, cooking more. And anyway, so a milestone I hit today. So the workouts, wait, first, the workouts, I feel like I'm gonna die. So I need to make my smoothie. This is my routine, is I make a smoothie after my workout every day. So the workouts I've been doing are, I'll link her below, but her YouTube is MadFit. And it was just like one day, because I'm like, I need to find something that I like to do that's sustainable, because like, I'm not gonna go to the gym every day. I'm just not the type of person that's gonna like enjoy doing that every day. I'm not gonna like, you know, want to do these like intense workout classes. So I kind of like wanted to just focus on being active rather than feel like I'm like working out. So I just Googled one day like dance workout, and I found her channel, and she has just like these 15-minute videos, and I was like, okay, I can commit to 15 minutes, like not a big deal. But let me just say, they're so hard, but they're also really fun, so you don't feel like, you know, it's not boring. And when I tell you I look like an idiot doing it, I do. So what you saw me doing is one of her like hit workouts, so that wasn't a dance one, just because the whole thing is music, and I wouldn't be able to like post the video because of the copyright. So I did a 12-minute hit workout, and then so it was one of those days where I was just like, I don't know if I'm really feeling it. I can commit, you know, like what's something I can commit to? 12 minutes. Okay, boom, I can do 12 minutes. So I did that, and it was really hard. And then afterwards, I sent a selfie to Haley, because Haley and I have been doing it together. We're kind of on like this health journey together and motivating each other. So we've been sending each other daily workout selfies. You know, it's just like a motivation, but not in like a toxic way. Like there's a day where I'm like, I'm so exhausted. She's like, don't work out today, like rest your body, like whatever, and vice versa. Like we encourage each other that way too. I'm so out of breath. So I did the hit workout, and then after I was like sending Haley the selfie, and then like automatically my YouTube app automatically played one of her dance videos right after. And I just like had this like burst of energy where I was just like, I can probably do this whole video right now on top of like my 12-minute. And I've only been doing 15 minutes a day, and I just did 2 workouts back to back, and that is something that like 12 minutes ago, 2 weeks ago, I would not have been able to do. And so it's really exciting to feel like myself getting in shape and having more energy. Like I've had so much more energy. My mental health has been better. I know I'm not like, I love how I'm acting like I'm like putting you guys on something right now. I'm like, you guys, exercise. You gotta try this. It's crazy. But like, honestly, I'm just really excited that I like found something that I like, and that I'm like looking at it in a really healthy perspective and not in a toxic way. Anyway, with that being said, I do feel like I'm gonna throw up, because that is the hardest I've pushed myself. Okay, sorry, I had to stop it for a couple minutes because I was feeling really nauseous, because I'm like trying to catch my breath, but I'm like talking really fast, and I wasn't able to do that. Okay, so I want to tell you kind of what I put in my smoothie, just because I figured some of you might be curious. And I've been drinking this every day, and I freaking love it. And this might be TMI, but I feel like we're cool, you know? I am somebody that has IBS-C, as in constipation. Okay, so that's my predominant problem with my IBS. Let me just say, like clockwork. That's all I'll say. Every morning. It's like, what time is it? You know what time it is? So anyway, this is what I put in it. It's just like kind of a way to like refuel my body after a workout. And it tastes really freaking good. So I do a little bit of oat milk. This is also vegan. I'm not vegan, but this just so happens to be a vegan shake. So I do oat milk, 2 spoonfuls of chia seeds. I do a couple scoops of this peanut butter powder. I don't really measure it. I just scoop like 2 big spoonfuls because I love peanut buttery shake. I do a whole banana. I do a scoop of this protein powder for the extra protein, and it also keeps me pretty full and satisfied. And it's a plant-based protein. The reason I get the plant-based is because I find that the like whey protein or whatever they call it is just makes me constipated, so like everything else in the world. But I don't have a problem with this one, obviously. So then I put a bunch of, oops, Haley's FaceTiming me. I'll call her back in a sec. So I put a bunch of spinach in there just to kind of, because it's really good for you. It's a good way to get those leafy greens, which in my opinion are hard to get into the diet on a regular basis. Not for everybody, but for me. So I like to put them in here because they have such a mild flavor that once you blend everything up, you cannot taste it. So I like load it up. And I think this is the trick. This is what's like working its magic, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I do that. Then I got this at Costco. I've seen it at Target too. Like pretty much any grocery store like has frozen berries. I just get a mixture of frozen berries, and then I just kind of eyeball it. About a serving, you know, a serving of fruit. And then sometimes I top it up. Oh shit, Ted wanted one too. I was supposed to double it. I'll just make him one after. Okay, so then I just top it off a little bit with some more oat milk, just so that sometimes like all the powder and stuff sticks to the side. So this helps it like emulsify. Then blended it up off camera so that I didn't kill your ears. But then I just pour it into this cup. This is my special smoothie cup. Oh, and it's so freaking good. Oh, and this helps me so much after one of my workouts, because you guys know the struggle. Like when you're trying to get in shape and trying to exercise, like that after workout nausea is real. And I do eat like before workout, not right before, but like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour before. But it's just that like struggle in the beginning. You feel like woozy after. This really helps. And now I got Ted onto it, and so when I'm like, I'm making my smoothie, he's like, can I have one? And I'm like, I guess. I'm just kidding.